think when I was coming up, if a dude had a lot of bodies under his belt, if a guy hit a lot of chicks, then you got saluted for that. You got your jersey hung up for that. But if a female on the flip side did that, it was a negative thing around her. She was called a hoe or easy to jump off. Yo, welcome to another episode of Raw Talk, aka Real Talk, BKA Just Being Honest, and it's your boy Antoine, Mr. Lamont Harris. Peace, light, and knowledge to all of y'all, man. I hope everybody's staying safe. I wish health and wellness to you and your family. And today we're gonna talk about sex. Yeah, we're gonna talk about sex. Get your mind out the gutter, man. We're gonna talk about sex in the aspect of having multiple sex partners. How does that affect a man versus a woman? Does it affect us the same? Does it affect us differently? And I feel strongly about this because I have daughters, and I'm always preaching to my daughters to save themselves, and I'm always preaching to my daughters the importance of their bodies. But I find myself not being that adamant in the conversation with my sons, and I had to check myself the other day. Like, man, why not talk to my folk and see how they feel about it? And if a dude had a lot of bodies, if a dude hit a lot of chicks, you got saluted for that. You got props for that. You got your jerseys hung up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You was considered a player, a ladies' man. If a female had that same amount of bodies, if she let that same amount of guys, she slayed that same amount of guys, then she was considered a hoe, a jump off, a bopper, real easy. So, it's a double standard. Nowadays, and this is how I know I'm getting old, when I listen to the artists, these female artists, shit, they like the dudes are. You know what I'm talking about? They like, bro, you can come do your thing and go on back home. So, the game is all messed up, man, and that's what we don't focus on that enough. Sex is so nonchalant nowadays, and I think that's where the signal gets crossed. We don't take sex for the serious thing that it is, and that's unfortunate because it's leading to a lot of emotional hurt, a lot of emotional baggage that both people bring into the relationship. And the fact of the matter is this: if a guy has multiple sex partners, if a man has multiple sex partners, and you go through your life living that player kind of lifestyle, and then one day you meet that woman that you're going to be with, you meet that woman that you're going to make your wife, it's going to be almost impossible for you to settle down with that woman because you have conditioned yourself, right? You have conditioned yourself to be with multiple women. You have conditioned your emotions not to be committed to one woman. For the young lady, if a young lady goes throughout her entire life and she has multiple sex partners, she's going to be an emotional wreck. She's not going to know her self-worth. Her self-esteem is probably going to be low. And I understand that there are a lot of things, a lot of ingredients in this mixture, a lot of things I'm not touching, man. That's what that comment section is for, though. You feel me? Drop a comment, chime in on this, and I think I want to make this a series. I want to make this a 2 or 3 part series. I want to get my wife's perspective. I want to get a female's perspective on this because I'm just a man. Hold that thought. So, like I said, man, I'm gonna bring my wife in on this. We're gonna further this conversation. We're gonna get a lady perspective in on this. Hey, do me one. Leave me a comment. Let's interact with each other. I would love to hear from you on Raw Talk. That's what this is. This is Raw Talk where we keep it a buck. Always. Anything you feel like you gotta say, anything you feel like you gotta add to the subject, let me know, man. And this is your boy, Antoine, Mr. Lamont Harris. Another episode of Raw Talk. 3-part series talking about sex, how it affects us emotionally. And yeah.